In March 2019, Cyclone Idai devastated and destroyed parts of Malawi, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe. During the cyclone, the people of Chimanimani endured strong winds and extensive flooding, which wiped away livelihoods, homes, roads, bridges, and most importantly, the lives of the local community. For the survivors, much of the infrastructure that was destroyed made it near impossible for them to rebuild their lives and their communities. Along with other contractors, Bitumen Construction Services has spent the last year rebuilding roads and bridges in Chimanimani to ensure that the local community can begin rebuilding their livelihoods and well-being. Bitumen Construction Services is a civil engineering company which specializes in the construction of roads, airports, and urban infrastructure. It has over 60 years' experience in the construction sector and believes that rebuilding roads rebuilds communities. This is Kopa in Chimanimani, a previously vibrant growth point which was reduced to rubble in the floods of Cyclone Idai. We caught up with Chamu, a resident of Kopa, who told us about what happened there in 2019.
Now tell me, what was the state of the roads after the cyclone?
They were in bad shape. Indeed, bad shape. However, we helped by different companies sent to help us get access from point A to point B.
There was no access.
There was no access. It was all bridges taken away. Roads were destroyed, so there was no communication from point A to point B.
At this point, Chamu told us about the tree behind him and how it's the reason he is still alive today.
The trees, that's where on the 15th March 2019, that's when I climbed up the tree from 11 o'clock p.m. up to 5 p.m. the next morning. That's when we get down from the tree.
Well, why did you climb up the tree? What happened?
It was flooded. Cyclone Idai. Devastating flood since time immemorial. It had something to say. Life is going now. To get access from that house, there it is. But when I have to run out, I stayed in the kitchen there. Flooding. At the orange trees there, I run again. Back. I have to stand here. Yeah. What did I do? The fence, where I know the diamond fence, and I keep on up. Straight. Yeah, I found the Baba to them. I better die. We had the car and I have a T35 combi. Wipe their way. This guy no roa in by Zasu. He don't paro. Ye, Burega. How best can we help ourselves to survive? That period when we have to climb. Like this is so simple. Next, I was the last man to climb. We were about 4. Like my firstborn, Charles, then Joseph Maposa, then Vincent Story, a student in my secondary school.
Chamu also told us that his quick thinking was inspired by his grandmother, who had done the same 50 years prior.
Another one.
Where she was.
Kunyenyetsi.
It's no here because you don't go outside to Queen, you will be locked, you will be nowhere. Confined.
Despite the time that's passed, Chamu says the true number of casualties is still unknown.
The statistics is not quite true. Why? Because we had some other people, as far as I feel, this Blawayo Harare, who used to come here and they used to lodge.
So essentially, the casualties recorded represent the locals, but not necessarily everyone present in Chimanimani at the time. Many were unable to save themselves the way Chamu fortunately did. After hearing from Chamu, we decided to chat with one of our engineers to receive an update on how the roadworks have been progressing since last year.
Would you mind introducing yourself?
Thank you very much. My name is Engineer Tinofa. I work for Bitumen Construction Services from Harare. We got this contract for rehabilitation of the cyclone damaged the Korwaisimba to Mchadzia Road project. It's a 12-kilometer project. This bridge had been washed away. We reconstructed a new bridge, and it's now complete. We've completed the project. We've completed the project in about 8 months. We're done. We did re-graveling for 7 kilometers of the stretch. There are areas which were now impassable towards the clinic. There's a clinic called Mchadzia Clinic. So patients were no longer able to get to the clinic on time because of the road.
What was the most challenging part about the project?
This area is just rainy. I think it's an abnormal rainy season. It's from October to April. But we're supposed to be working right through that period. And also the gravel, we're taking it, I think, almost 10 kilometers away from the project site. Gravel is not easy to find for road making in Chimanimani. Yeah.
And what would you say has been the biggest impact of the project?
This area, there are timber plantations and bananas. Those who do forestry and the banana plantations, accessibility was now a challenge after the cyclone had damaged the road. Now they are quite happy and they are doing their business without any hindrance in terms of transportation.
According to Tinofa, the impassable roads and bridges caused several issues for the residents of the community.
The challenge with impassable roads, when the roads are damaged, the banana farmers, their produce, it rots in the fields. They can't take it to the market. So with our coming, now they're able to take their bananas to any market in Zimbabwe. Their livelihood is on banana farming. They don't grow maize. Their cash crop is banana.
So after the cyclone, the banana farmers were stuck essentially?
They were stuck for close to 3 months without being able to transport their produce to the markets.
And prior you said that they were now having to try and put the logs together so that there's a bridge.
They tried to do makeshift bridges as a stopgap measure. But it wasn't sustainable. The banana farmers are doing well now. There are no more complaints. Any type of a truck can come to carry the bananas to the markets, and as well as the villagers, when they get sick, now they can get to the clinic in record time.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
The clinic engineer Tinofa was referring to is Mchadzia Clinic, a small local clinic that had the incredible task of accommodating many of the cyclone victims. We spoke with the charge nurse of the clinic, Mr. Zuze, to hear about his experience at the time.
Ma roads panga sisafambike tatine ma challenge pa transfer ma patients yezvinezvi ma roads dakagadzirwa takwanisa kutransfer ma clients edu pasina dambudziko plus bridge panga pasisina rakagadzirwa takwanisa kuti kuaccessa kubuda tichienda tichirefera ma clients kunda kwa Mutamba kana kuti kuChipinge plus maroads kubva kuma clients kubva kudzimba kwautanga vane challenge yekuti fana mumwe anenge ari critical akada kuhaya mota tanga sikakwanise kuaccessa kuti vasvike kuno. That means that client aitora time kuti asvike pafacility, but because of maroads akagadzirwa izvinezvi zvaakushandika.
Muri kupi cyclone payakaro?
Tatiri pano pafacility.
Makararama sei?
Hapana, hakutongogara munhu mudzimba plus tanga tiri kubasa because tanga tokonda delivery at that time, but pekuenda kwanga kusina.
So vanhu Cyclone pakaitwa bridge yakadonha, vanhu vaita sei in terms of kuenda clinic nechichi?
Panga pauya ndopa pane air masoja vachibatsira Air Force ndo vaikwanisa kutakura maclients kana kutoti the community itself taito tikasvika pacho panga pasina bridge, then we try kuzomisa pachistretcher bed, then we cross.
Motocrosser, motofamba?
Yeah, taitofamba. Yeah, panga pane challenge, a big challenge. Yekutoti tanga kusvika papoint yekutoti mamwe patients aitoda kurefeiwa. Taitozotomanage hati pari panapa tichibatsirana nemachiremba over the phone.
So izvino vakukwanisa kusvika?
Yes, vakukwanisa kusvika pasina any challenge.
Like engineer Tinofa, some of the people working on the road project came from Harare and other parts of the country. However, some workers are local, like Mr. Manyange, who gave us more insights on the scope and progress of the roadworks.
Cyclone kuya kwakaita yakauya ichitora bridge ranga riripo ratora, then ndobva tati ngatigadzirisirwe rimwe.
Richibva kutorwa makaita here makeshift mama kucrossa sei vanhu vaifamba here kana kuti
vanhu vasaifamba, takatombogadzira rematombo.
mafama emabhanana vanga vakuita sei vaitakura zvinhu?
Anga akora matracks, mabhanana mazhinji anga akora, mamwe akaorera apo. Ukatofamba mukaona marara akazara apo, mabhanana akaorera ipo papo.
Zvakatora nguva yakareba sei kuti pazotanga kugadzira?
Zvakambochofa. Madhezi ndo ndisikachanasi kuziya zvangu, asi kuchova zvakadini zvakambotora nguva.
Vazouya kunogadzira chii chakaitika?
Vauya kugadzira, kuuya kwakaita vachigadzira, vakauya vakatanga kugadzira road yacho ngoti yanga yadimbuka mwakawanda. Ngoti kuti tizosvika panapa kwanga dimbuka 4 nzvimbo 4. Sanga dzatodimbuka kubva panapa kusvika kukopa.
Kubva panapa kuenda kwaVimba papadimburwawo pakakura dii?
Kwavimba nzvimbo dzakadimbuka uko dzinokwana kuita 3.
Saka izvinezvi munenge muri kuti mapedza here apa bridge rakushanda here?
Ya, bridge rakufamba, ranaka. Chasara kwawo chindogadzirisa kuti zvione kufamba zvakanaka, ngoti takaona kuti tikasire kubvisa uko mota dzifambire pari safe.
Iri munobva kupi?
Ndiri mugari wemuno muchai.
Mugari mangwa kupi Idai paakasvika?
Ndanditoripo pamba pangu apo. Ndanditoripo chaipo pamba.
Mukaona kupona sei?
Mukangosvikapo kusvika muchiona ipapo nepaninogara pai mungoona kuti ayo kwayo kupona inyasha.
Amen, natotenda. Ezvino mukushanda ne-Bitumen Construction Service, iyo road yanyasokubatsirai sei vanhu vanogara muno muChimanimani?
Chendiri kutofara kubatsirwa kwataita, kubatsirwa kutoti zviro zvedu zvirimwa zviri kuenda kwatinokwanisa kuti tionewo mari. Ngoti ndinototenda naiyo wakatoti ayo kukasira kutigadzira bridge iro riri ndo ranga rakatokuwadza zvese iro riri. Ngoti tisina bridge hatina chirimwa.
Kuve mabhanana panga pasina bridge vaifambisa sei?
Ndo saka tati papasina bridge takatanga kutotaura navo vemabhanana, neniwo ndiri murimi. Ndobva tese tatorana nevane mota dzavo dziri uku nevari uku, tobva tauya tobva takanda matombo apa kuti mota dzifane kuti kupfuura, taingoti dzikapfuura panapa dzoenda pamberi apa kopa apa dzobva dzamira ipapo dzopawo dzimwe mota dziri pamhiri.
From all our conversations up till that point, it was clear that the banana farming economy was terribly affected by the cyclone damage, and we managed to speak with one such farmer who shared his experience with us.
So, papa ukadzirwa vari kuitwa road apa zviri kubatsira?
Ya, zvakubatsira kuita kuti mota dzakubata kufamba ikatoda kuti
Manga makamira nguva yakareba sei?
ndinotokoti azvokura kuma 6 months.
usingakwanisi kutengesa mabanana. Hey.
Saka ndizvazvitori kuti mabhanana aitorera musango kuti hapana kuzoita hapana
Saka muno
kurarama utoshaiwa semunhu
Then harvest yakamira sei? Every 6 months?
about 3 months.
Every 3 months?
Every 3 months.
Saka makatanga kurima mabanana mune makore mangani?
15 years.
15 years.
Then muno produce mangani every 3 months? Matani, mnaweza na kg?
Yeah, my kgs. Aingatokwanisa kutoita para 300 kgs.
300 kg.
Wow.
Then I know of Chimanimani vanhu matrack akaona
matrack ndio anoitora asi isu tozviitira tega tozoita kueringisa mota kuti iyo ititora
ndovanotengera
asi vanotenga
anozotenga
asvika mberi.
Alright. Maitenga.
Next up, we spoke with Mr. Chimanga, an excavator operator, about his role in the roadworks and the progress thus far.
Okay. All right. Right, panapa tiri kuita relocate road yakadhirika kuSasuku. kuSasuku kwaive nemvura yanga iriko yakabva yatora road. So road yanga ichigara ichingodhirika. So takabva taita kuti tichese tiuye pano padenga. So we have excavated kunoku kumusoro tichidzika kuenda up kuSasuku. Saka panapa toda kuisa culvert because pane mvura iri kubva uku ichiita sei ichidzika kuSasuku. Ndo yatoda kuita sei yatoda kuisa drainage inoi. Saka we are putting a culvert. So here there's a culvert and there will be another culvert again. So panapa ndo patoda kuita sei patoda kuisa road yedu itsva.
Kudzirika kwakuisa road traffic inoshanda muno munde yakaita sei vanhu vanofamba nechi vanotakura chii?
Road inoi inofamba motikari heavy vehicles akafanana nema trucks. It's about tingangoti 20 ton and below. But pa bridge yedu iri kumberi rine 15 ton. But vanhu vekunoku vanoshandisa mabanana azoload anenge akuma 20 ton. So tingangoti it's a heavy truck dzinofamba kuno. Dzinotakura mabanana.
Vane ma complaints here state road.
Yeah, before they have complaints. But right now kubvira patakauya kutanga kugadzirawo, I think ivo vari kufarawo nazvo nezviri kuitika nekuti vakukwanisa kufamba nemabanana because ipapo hapasisina road. Papasina road asi isusu kutanga kuuya kwatakaitawo pane road vakukwanisa kutransportawo mabanana avo anga achiita sei anga achiorera mumunda.
Panapa munotarisira kupedza nguva yakaita sei kuti paite road inofambika?
Road inofambika, I think we just need about 3 days will be done. Because tatongosara nekuti tikavhara ipapa takutongo matipa edu takutoloda matipa and then takuya takuparadzira gravel redu panapa and then we compact. We have a good road pamusoro panapa.
Now, while the current roadworks are nearly complete, Engineer Tinofa says there have been challenges in executing the original plans.
The other challenge was the funding of the project. It was also a challenge. The community expected a first-class road with tar, but the budget government could not sustain it. Financially, it was not possible to do a tarred road in this community.
So there's still more scope for more works.
Correct.
If you enjoyed watching our journey in Chimanimani, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this from around Zimbabwe.